team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Nebraska's offense will start this game off with the football. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
On the run, it's Wilcox finding open areas. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Pulls and fires complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilcox. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Huskers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet. And you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal.
They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Looking to throw for it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll lead the offense out there on 4th down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's straight. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. Under fire. Man, did he wait for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. You ought to be able to use this 1st punt to pin him deep. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The hand to the running back. Turning it on! The 30. He's at the 10. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Duke was able to cap off a close one in Durham with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He lofts one down the sideline. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it through this defense. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line gets set. 1st down. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Quick release by the QB. Pulled down for the tackle.
That RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Huskers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Leaves it with the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. Danced his way through traffic, pick up with 4 to the 19. You've got a third and manageable, back up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. On the ground, it's Wilcox. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cornhuskers will punt it away on fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the returner goes down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quick handoff. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
Looking to fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Here's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
The Huskers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Gets it out quickly. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Might be changing the route. The play action fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's straight. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Nebraska! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll go back to work on offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. Man, just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Fires to the right. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Found some room, but needed a little bit more. Had to get it to the 40 for the first down, and now it's 4th and short. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. He's got it all down, but he has enough to move the chains. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Leaves it with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Punt is in the air. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Going to swing it on second down. He's going to go down and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Now this offense is back on the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Fires to the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Wilcox. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Drake. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. To the air on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. Did you see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's all
throws toward the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Husker. How about this? These guys are going for 2. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
No reason to risk trying to field that one. As it skips through the end zone, it'll be a touchback. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter,
he lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He wants to change this route. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. They want that clock to run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He'll try it again. Oh, he's got some space. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.